everyone, here's the next part of Pokemon Zaru. Last time, we got through Cinnabar Island, and now we are in Viridian City. And here we are to take on the final gym. Everybody's at least level 50, so let's begin. So, do we have the experience share? Oh, we got the level to get it, but I don't know if we got it. Maybe y'all got it. I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all got it. What I do know is we're in the last gym. Great. Okay. That's funny how you can't see you, but anyway. Aren't you a water and steel type? If so... If you're water and steel like I remember, this would be a good switch. That's not a good move to use. What type are you? Oh, that's the fighting type. That is a literal glass cannon. I remember for a second. I was like, oh, it's the glass cannon. That's the best thing. That's the best way to explain that Pokemon. It's the glass cannon Pokemon. Can hit you hard, but can't take a hit. That's a fighting type. Hey, use a fighting type move since you're seeing the grass dark type. Thank you. Drill Peck. Now you get level 51 because of this. You didn't even need a crit. But honestly, I feel like they have their own custom-made stats too, so... Because Blastoise is not supposed to be that fast. If Blastoise was that fast, it would be more viable than it is. It's not fast. Why would you expect a turtle to be fast? Well, you surf, and surf again, and surf. And Ice Beam. Are you trying to one-shot us and fail? Right? Dragon Claw. What claws? I'm gonna use Dragon Claw. Where's my claws at? If Dragon Fang was a move, even though it's an item, that would make more sense to me. I love that they use the Gen 4 move in Gen 2 and Gen 3. That's the Steel type. Well, that means you can tank it now. Why are so many of y'all using Curse knowing dang well y'all won't survive? If you're neutral to that, then you have to be normal type. What other type could you possibly be? You don't have Torrent, so... Okay. Glass Cannon, and you are not outspeeding this, and it can one-shot you from there. I would do a, what do you call it? A mirror match, but mine is gone right now. Alright, let me go heal and I'll be right back. Gotta check on my food. Alright, we're back. It would help so much if I knew its type. A what? Oh. A what? What in the world is this? Even with 2 Dragon Dances, you were still slower. That is sad. You ate 3 Hyper Beams. You ate 3 Hyper Beams. That's all I can say. Next. Strongest one here. That is a Steel and Fighting type. With Levitate, so you can't really do anything like you would want. Rock Slide. Now you're trying to sweep my team. Nice try. I wish I knew what this thing's type was. It's not electric. I couldn't tell you what type that thing is then. Is it normal? They literally use an unusual, an actual sprite of a Pokemon trainer as a Pokemon, which... What is this Pokemon based off of? I'm curious now. Starts with a T. Starts with a T. After Jinx. That's Scyther. That's Mr. Mime. What's this cry? I just need to hear the cry. This is based off of Electabuzz? But it's not an electric type. It's either it's an electric type and it's weak to electric, which I highly doubt. I mean, I highly doubt it. Or it's something that I don't know the name of. Gothic. To be fair. To be fair. Dragon type from the first 3 gens is a special type. But none of the Pokemon in Generation 1 could make use of it. Gen 2, there was only 1 new Dragon type. They couldn't really make use of it though because it was a more of a tanky Pokemon. It wasn't actually using its special stat that much. And then Gen 3, the only dragon that could really make use of it is the legendaries. That it. So we meet again. If you win now, you can access to the HQ. You know, if we meet any other circumstance, I'd appreciate you. But yeah. Alright, let's see. You got 6 Pokemon. I already know that. Yeah, I already knew you were gonna outlevel us too. Alright, we're +4. Do you use any healing items? Or you can just one-shot them. Okay, cool. One thing that's gonna suck is if they have something that outspeeds us. Are you a psychic type? I don't know. Well, you're gone regardless. What type is this thing? Okay. Okay. Still don't know what type this thing is. But it's based off of Chansey. Fluff Puff. I think this is a fighting type. I could be wrong. This is based off of Snorlax, so the question is, do they give you Snorlax's HP and special defense? If you survive this, then yes. Yeah, I will hope you don't survive +6. That's Porygon's cry, but you're slower than it. How are you slower than something that looks like this? Okay, you survive with half your HP. Literally, that's half. Oh, you're a glass cannon? That's what you're telling me? You're a glass cannon? Which one could this be with that cry? I couldn't tell you. It's not steel, so, because if it was steel, that would be not very effective. Don't know what Final Ray is based off of. It sounds like Destiny Bomb, but I'm not sure. That's Earthquake. No, it's me on my channel. Is the HQ the freaking league? Alright, we're going towards the league, but first, if his first Pokemon is Pidgeot based, then we don't face him? Okay. I was ready. I was ready to face him. Oh, it's a rematch of the gyms. Okay. Okay. This was not the right Pokemon I wanted to switch to. I wish I knew what that was. You're still in rock, that's all I know. You're a steel type is all I know. And you're slow, so it doesn't matter what type you are. So I'm rematching the gym leaders, of course. So that's how we're gonna do this. We're rematching the gym leaders. I mean, that makes more sense in a sense to see if you're ready to actually face the league. Anyway, that means the next one is, yep. Which means the first one being you is actually right. Spell Swim. It's one nasty plot, and Thunderbolt will take care of the rest. Thanks to that leftovers, you're not gonna heal. You're Water Dragon, that's all I know. You should be able to just sweep the rest of them, unless they got Swift Swim. If they got Swift Swim, that's a different story then. Water Spout does more damage as they have more HP, but since we were taking care of that, they didn't have HP. You have Dragon Pulse. Nice to know. Thunder, which will never miss. Because it ignores accuracy checks and you're dead. It ignores accuracy checks in the water, in the rain. Alright, then, since we have to deal with... What's funny is, that guy right there just set the sandstorm. So the next one won't have anything but... Oh, we can make use of electrics. Thunder. Okay. How does amnesia benefit you? Swift Swim. Swift Swim's coming up soon. I wish I could baton pass this, but we cannot. What's next? Find it funny that you don't use they don't use, you know, a grass move. Not grass, Water Spout in that situation. You probably have an ice move. Knowing my luck, you probably do. Oh, you got Dragon Pulse. And you have high special defense, so it doesn't matter what you have. Do you outspeed this? Well, you get a free Swords Dance out. Psychic. You have Psychic of all moves. Moment of Truth. Do you outspeed? Of course not. Of course not. You got Ice Beam, so I can't use anyone else but you. And you also have Swift Swim, so I could have used Crunch there. Oh my lord. It's still funny that you survive a Thunder, and you shouldn't even be able to survive a Thunder. Let me get Swift Swim too? Surprisingly, no. Well, there's the team. We've seen the whole team. Now we know what to do. Nasty plot against that and see if it's enough. What's the first Pokemon? I forgot. If I can remember your first Pokemon, that'll tell me everything I need to know. Oh, it's this hard Pokemon. That's his first word. Okay. Do we have any items that will actually be beneficial for us right now? Do we? No? I didn't think so. I did not think so. None of y'all have. We don't have an item that can help us. All right, let's try again. You already know your Arctic Pump. Okay, wow, so you're using a new move that I never seen before because that's a made up move. Let me guess, you just use it automatically now? It's a toss-up, okay. Okay. I need paralysis to come in. Yeah. Can paralysis kick in? Like, jeez. 2 nasty plus is not enough to knock this thing out. Oh, it is. It has Swift Swim, so it cannot stay in. So what do we do here? I don't know. We both got Swift Swim, so there's that. Do you have Swift Swim? No. But you survived that. No. You have an ice move. Yes, you do. And we got froze, which is rare. A 10% chance freeze. Okay. Thunderbolt does a 2/3. Well, we already know you're gonna use Thunder, so use Surf. Okay. You can survive with thunder, but the thing is, okay. I was like, the thing is, do you survive? Do you do enough damage? That's what I was about to say. Do you do enough damage to actually warrant that? Sad part is, we know that the league is over level 60. We're in the level 50s. Yeah. Next is the electric gym trainer. Too bad that my only Pokemon that's resistant to him is this. But you have levitate, don't you? Right? You got, yep, you do. So you're gonna either use psychic, which I don't have a dark type for, or electric. You're using psychic, guarantee it. Or you can use that. Okay, now that I know what you have, that's what I'm trying to do, gang things. So you got grass, psychic, and electric. Let's use you. Bug type is neutral. That did nothing. Oh, hold up, hold up. That did nothing, okay. The only issue is Calm Mind doesn't really help you except for Thunderbolt. Really. Okay. Well, Dragon Pulse actually is special. You're fire and electric, but that doesn't matter. You survived that because of the rain. Dark and electric. Okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know what type this thing is. It's water and electric. It has to be. Why else would you be out here? Fine. And it's sad that the third gym was easier than the second one. The next one is grass. Can't use our starter. Only thing that we have that is highly effective against grass is our dragon and bug type. Which still doesn't exist now, I don't think. In real Pokemon. Alright, you're a grass trainer, so... Well, the good thing is, you may have some resistance. You're good against them too, but we'll see how this goes. Water and, grass. What could you possibly do to us that would be bad? The heck is Devour? Oh yeah, Rain Dish. You're bug and grass. A crit would be great. You just spam Iron Defense the whole time. I think you have rough skin. You don't. At least this one doesn't. You're grass and something else. I forgot. Grass and psychic. You're grass and fire. I was not expecting that one shot. Okay. You're ghost and grass. Not expecting that one shot. You just swept the whole team. Okay. Next is poison. We don't have a steel type. We don't have a steel type, so... we don't have a steel type, so we can't make use of steel type's immunity to poison, but we can make use of something else. There's even something over here. How did I not notice this open last time? What is this? There's nothing in here so far. Except for these Pokeballs. Ultra Ball. The flowers you can't even walk over. Max Elixir. What is this for? PP up, full restore. I find it funny that they made this permanent. I must say, made this little area. But I never noticed it. Didn't go over here when I first played this way back when. There's nothing down here, so I guess we'll continue. So far, just Ultra Balls and items. Is that supposed to be a silhouette of a Pokemon or something? If so, then I'll wait. Max Revive. Alright. Hopefully just nothing. But why is Pokemon Ruby's music playing? Oh, we know it's not electric type. Whatever type it is OP. Whatever this is supposed to be, it's OP. That's all I know. And don't you dare say I can't catch this. Well, we don't have Pokeballs, so. Keep in mind, there's no post-game. This took us back to Pallet. Okay. At least that's clutch. At least it takes us back to Pallet, so I don't have to do that long of a walk. But what is that Pokemon? I'm gonna need that leftovers. But what is this? It's a normal and ghost type. Careful is special defense up, special attack down. Because Rash is the opposite. So basically, I got one of the better natures. What does this do? Shadow Ball is actually physical in this gen, so that's not bad, actually. Oh, that's bait. That is freaking Chikorita's cry. Hey, hey you, I need them leftovers. Thank you. I'm gonna need that right quick. Is there anything else I should be worried about when it comes to items? A lot of y'all have silk scarves. Choice band. Yeah, they did give him a lot of items, to be fair. But that's Chikorita's cry. But with those stats... Question is, they make it so it could evolve. Is there anything on the right side? No. You just have to happen to look over there and see that. I didn't think so. If you're observing, I guess you get to catch that. Now, that's what we're doing. Poison. I don't know what to say, so figure this out. You're a steel type. I don't know what that type is. I don't know. Is it a water type? I don't know. I guess it is. Fudge bomb is physical. What type are you if you're not part flying? At least you're using your poison types finally. Yeah, without that sword stance, you do not die. You do not live. A crit would be nice right now. All this is doing is prolonging the inevitable. That's Darking Ghost. You don't heal? Okay. Every time I get low, I have to go. Next is the Psychic Gem. We're fine with Psychics. We're very fine with Psychics. We got literally 2 Pokemon that's super effective against them. We got a Psychic type ourselves, so... yeah, they can't really hurt us Psychic-wise, but I didn't know what to think of with the Poison type. Okay. I mean, you should be able to one-shot that. That all that's in this grass? Just these? Okay. Now this is the Psychic one, so... okay. I don't know what that thing is, type-wise. So what are you gonna do since I the most luckiest freeze I ever seen. That was the luckiest freeze I done ever seen. You can't get more lucky than that. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Whatever it is, it has high special defense. I forgot what type that is. I know it's psychic, that's all I know. I know it's part psychic. I love how y'all use these special moves knowing dang well. Oh boy. Cut. One shot, please. Thank you. So I lose my starter, who was gonna pretty much sweep your whole team, due to a 10% chance of a freeze. This don't feel like 10%. They made it 10% because they know that freeze is BS. Especially after what happened when it was in Gym 1. Next is the fire type gem. Well, I guess I get to switch you now. But they have to have an automatic fire setter. They have to have an automatic Pokemon that changes the weather to fires. I'm not wrong. Solar Beam, okay. Nice to know. Since you're first. Survive, okay. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, it's fire poison. You still survive even though it's under the literal... not surviving 2 of them attacks though. The issue is, do you got Solar Beam? No, you got Thunderbolt. That's even worse. Don't know what this is based off of. Don't care. Next. Fire and Grass. And you're faster. And a burn, of course. Do you have Chlorophyll? You have to have Chlorophyll. There's no other way that you don't have Chlorophyll. You just outright one-shot you. Okay. If it's not Chlorophyll, I don't know what it could be, but it has to be Chlorophyll. So he has a Sun team. The last one's a ground type, so it's going to be Sandstorm. Has to be Sandstorm. Well, nice to know that you have a wonderful team there. One reason why I have you out is because you are resistant to grass moves. And you tanked that well compared to what I thought you would tank it. I need a Fire Blast miss. Or you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that too. Oh, you're stuck in Outrage. Outrage is special. Special. Okay. The only issue is... not that. That's not the issue. The issue is this thing right here with Chlorophyll. Do not get burnt again. Thank you. That's why we lost. We lost because of a burn. Literally. They're getting the status effects I wish I was getting, but they don't happen for me. I have to do all this speeding up due to the fact that I have to keep backing and forth and back and forth, and because it's the fastest way to heal. Now last is the grounds. Last is the ground type trainer. Unless they did make us not face her. HQ entrance, yep. I didn't even have to do all that back and forth. Nice to know. So there's no victory roll, it's just literally survive that. I love how they made revive so expensive, because they don't want you to make use of revive in your Pokemon. They could at least make the Ultra Balls cheap. They could have did that. Well, next time will be the finale, since there is no post-game after this. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye, and most of all, take care. Next time, it's gonna be a fight, because I know how it feels to do that in